Hi, everybody, and welcome. Thanks so much for taking time out of your busy day to join us today. My name is Sandy Elson, and on behalf of the travel professional community and travelprofessionalnews.com, I want to welcome all of you to today's webinar. We have a really exciting and useful presentation for you today, hosted by Passport Online. Passport Online is the industry leader in delivering comprehensive digital marketing solutions to travel agents. This includes websites, email marketing tools, and social media programs, all geared to work for and with the travel agent community. Our speaker today is Cynthia Yunke, Senior Manager, Business Development for Passport Online. Cynthia has been with Passport Online for the past 18 years. With her background in sales for the last 25 years, she's always ready to take a call from her customers. Cynthia lives in Oregon, and her interests are her 7 grandchildren and traveling whenever she can. Cynthia's topic today is making Facebook work for your business. I know that's something we are all always interested in. Before we get started, a reminder that we welcome your questions. You can type in your questions at any time in the question area you see on the right-hand panel of your screen. When Cynthia is finished with her presentation, we'll get to as many questions as we can. So I'm going to turn the microphone over to Cynthia so she can get started. Thanks and welcome, Cynthia.
Thanks, Sandy. Hi, everyone. I just wanted to thank you for joining the webinar today. We're going to talk about Facebook and how you can make Facebook work for your business. There are simple ways that we can make social media more interesting for your clients and more effective for your business. So why is social media so important for your business? It's because Facebook represents a huge potential market for your social media efforts and transformed how business is conducted. Facebook uses local businesses to extend their markets, and it continues to expand. As of June, there are 2.41 billion active users. Isn't that amazing? And then there's 1.28 billion daily active users and 65 million business Facebook pages. That's just mind-boggling to me. But in addition to that, 42% of marketers report that Facebook is critical to their business. It's important to understand that this is a crowded marketplace, but you can't afford to sit out because the odds are fairly high that your competition is there. So the key to use Facebook marketing correctly and to make sure your efforts stand out in the crowd. We're going to share with you some tips and tricks on how you can grow your social media following and increase your presence on Facebook. So let's talk about some fun facts about Facebook. 1.5 billion people on the average log into Facebook daily. This represents an 8% increase over last year. Did you know 66% of Facebook audience would be considered daily active users versus monthly active users? What this means that this is a growing number of Facebook users that are more active and consistent on their visits to the site, making them a promising audience for your marketing efforts. The like and share buttons are viewed across almost 10 million websites daily. 5 new profiles are created every second, so your potential audience on Facebook is growing dramatically. Highest traffic occurs midweek between 1 and 3 p.m. But on another note, a Facebook post at 7 p.m. will result in more clicks on average than a posting at 8 p.m. So how can this help you? You have the potential to reach more consumers and drive traffic to your site during these peak usage times. But people may be more likely to engage in the evening. So this is a factor when you're planning on social communication scheduling. Also remember that Facebook has a global audience, so you may want to plan around the time zone or your key market. More fun facts. On Thursdays and Fridays, engagement is 18% higher. This information shows us when to post in order to optimize your social media marketing efforts. Photos uploads total 3 million per day. Again, this is an indication of engaged users. Also, it's an indication that there's a lot of photos as well as other information competing for users' attention. So you want to make sure you target your efforts strategically. Did you know that the average time spent per Facebook visit is 20 minutes? What this means for you is you have a short time period to make your impression. So use it wisely with interesting and unique posts and offers in order to get the most return on your effort. So let's make Facebook work for you. We're going to talk about tips and suggestions, and these are from our agents as well as what we've seen has been working for our agents. And some of these are tagging posts, hashtags, checking in at locations, tips for engagement, and then we're going to talk about our ESP and ESP advanced delivery. Tagging posts. So when you tag someone, you create a link to their profile. For example, you can tag a photo or show who is in the picture, or post a status update and say who you're with. If you tag a friend in your status update, anyone who sees that update can click on your friend's name and go to their profile. So tagging is a great way as it allows for a person or a group to reach an audience that they otherwise could not without additional resources. So as such, it allows for interaction with the current and potential customers. Ultimately, it allows for those with common interests or friendships to become acquainted. Benefits of tagging a post. So the benefits are you can follow up with your clients. After they get home from a trip you've sent them on, ask them to tag you in their vacation photos. Also, create a post that includes a testimonial with images and tag your client. Also, this allows potential clients to see that you work with people just like them and that you help them make their travel dreams come true. So to tag a person, whether it's in a status update or a photo or video, you have to be friends with them. If you're part of a group, you can tag them whether or not you're friends with them or not. So to tag a person, you simply insert the @ symbol before the name, and it's that simple. People always check to see when they've been tagged. Also, when someone is tagged, it notifies the friends of that person as well, bringing more attention to the post. Now, once you've liked a page, you do have the ability to share with them and tag them in your posts. So many businesses use Facebook tagging as a cost-free marketing tool. It grabs the attention of those being tagged as well as their friend. So what I want to do, let me show you how easy it is to tag. So I'm hoping I can go to my Facebook page here. And what I'm going to do is this is my business Facebook page. I'm just going to go ahead and tag this person here. Very easy to do. All you need to do is click on the picture, and you'll notice that we have a little tag photo here. You can go ahead and click on that, click on the person, and then you can type in any name. I'm going to go ahead and select my name, so I'm tagged, and then I'm done tagging. Now, another way that you can do that as well is you can go down to click on this little picture here, and then you can tag as well, tag a personal page. So it's very easy to do. Click on the picture, go ahead and tag the person, and then too, you can also add the @ sign here, and then tag my business page. So it's that easy. So let me see if I can go back to my presentation. So don't forget the benefits of tagging. There's 3 P's of tagging. So you can tag people, you can tag a page, and then also you can tag a place. So let's talk about my favorite social media tool, which is hashtags. So a hashtag is a word or a phrase preceded by the hashtag sign. It's used on social media applications to identify messages on a specific topic. It's the hashtag is in front of the word or phrase with no spaces. So it's really easy to use. Some of the benefits of using hashtags are you can increase viewership. So when you use the keywords, using hashtags or using keywords like you would use for search engine optimization, they help people discover your content in social media. Also, it helps you build followers. They help you build a stronger relationship with your social media followers. And then two, it helps you find new prospects and customers. And then two, the benefits of hashtags is they can help you strengthen the brand of your business. I'm going to show you in a few slides an example of how hashtags really worked and how it personally worked for me. So hashtags allows someone to see what other people are saying about the subject. It helps you keep an eye out for timely events related to your business. Events, what a great idea. Maybe you're having an event at your agency, you can create your own hashtag. For example, if you have a group visiting a festival or a tour, look for hashtags with those subjects and include them on some of your posts when you talk about the group. I know when I travel, some of my family do not use Facebook, so we went to Greece and we created our own hashtags so they were able to see the pictures from our trip. How do you use hashtags? You want to create a word within your social media update. Make sure you add the hashtag sign before the word. It's so easy to do. You can add hashtags within the body or at the end of your post. And social media networks automatically understand to hyperlink any word that has the hashtag sign before the word. Keep in mind, you don't own the hashtag. Anyone can use the same one as you. So let's look at a personal example of how I used a hashtag. So I have to tell you what happened to me. I have a little wiener dog. Her name is Lucy. And since my children moved out, she's my baby. My son bought me this game, Dachshundopoly. It's a Monopoly game. So my husband and I were camping. We were playing the game. I decided to take a picture of Lucy with the game, and I posted on Instagram and Facebook. And I used these following hashtags. What happened, it was very cool because I got a new follower. It's Marie. And she said, I love your fur baby. What do you think about repping for my pet gear? Message me for the information. So it was very cool to get this offer. So now I can get products at a discounted rate. And all I have to do is when I'm using those products or Lucy's using them, I have to hashtag the company. So hashtags do work and they're great tools. They do work. So if you want to find out which hashtags are trending, there's a few websites that you can check out. I've listed them here. This hashtags.org is really cool because it has trending, popular, TV, business, education hashtags. I was looking at this last week, and I know a trending hashtag that was really popular was Dancing with the Stars hashtag. And then they also have definitions of hashtags and then a dictionary of hashtags as well. So it was kind of cool. The other site here is really nice because it has the most popular for the month and it shows it by different countries. So check it out and they'll give you some great ideas on what type of hashtags to use. Now, another thing that you'll want to think about is checking in at locations. So Facebook places like existing locations based use GPS so people can check in on their mobile phones, letting friends know where they are and what they're up to. For businesses, they're telling their friends on a social media that they're currently at and enjoying your services or products. This results in free advertising, increased brand awareness, and is essentially an endorsement for that user. So why should you check in at locations? Well, some of the reasons are for chance meetups. I'm not talking about dating, but it's a way for you to connect with your friends who are physically nearby. I went to a conference in Chicago. I checked into my hotel, and one of my customers was downtown, and she saw that I was there, and she invited me to lunch, and we had lunch together. So it was really nice seeing her and meeting up with her. Why check in? Also, it's to maintain a personal diary. And then, of course, sharing is caring. And then, two, showing off. Now, you guys are travel agents. You travel a lot, and your customers want to see where you're at. So checking in at locations is a great thing for you to try to practice. Some fun facts regarding checking in at locations is each check-in is seen by over 200 friends. This is one of the most valuable things about Facebook check-ins. They're typically seen by at least 200 friends of the person checking in. Oftentimes, it's more than that. We've seen as many as 600 impressions from a single Facebook check-in. And then two, recommending. This makes Facebook check-in the most powerful way to encourage word-of-mouth referrals. You're not consistently generating Facebook check-ins at your business. You're missing out on a real source of growth. So let's go ahead and let me show you how easy it is to check in. So we're going to go to this post here. And I'm going to go to a different post here. I really love this post here. And I'm going to show you later on how with our ESP posts, how some of our agents are checking in. So here I want to go ahead and you can go ahead and click on the picture and then you can just add location. So typically when you're at the location, your locations will pop up here. You can go ahead and click on that, but you can also go ahead and type in the name of the location. And then I'll go ahead and search for the city. And here it is. And I can add that location. And then click on Done Editing. So it's very, very easy to do. So I would suggest you do that. Great tool, wonderful tool to use. So we're going to move on to some of the must-dos. Let's look at some examples of what you must do to make Facebook work for you. You want to include social media icons on all your websites. This will make it easier for those coming to read your information and like you and follow you. Don't make them track you down. Make it simple for them to connect with you. So here's a few examples. You notice we have her little Facebook icons here. Facebook icons right in the middle of the page. Make it easy for the customer to click on those, as well as at the top of the page. Include your social media profiles on your websites as well, for your websites. So link your website to your social media page, just like you would want to provide social media links on your website to your profiles. You also want to link your website so people can easily learn more about your company. Here's an example of one of our customers' Facebook pages. Easy to find her email as well as her website. Again, email, website. And again, email, website. So share your social media accounts with everyone you know, and don't be afraid to share. By doing this, they'll know that you have a presence on Facebook, Twitter, etc., and they can share them with everyone they know. This is a simple way to get the word out. Now, every business page has the ability to be shared onto your timeline. So here you'll see that. So make it an effort to share your business page. Another thing that you can do is be personally active on your Facebook page and add social media icons to your email. Think about it. You send out emails all day. If you have social media icons in your email, people will get curious, start to check out your pages, and eventually your website. And this is a great way to grow your social media presence. Be personally active on your company's Facebook page. Make comments on your company's page via your personal account. Followers love it, and it attracts them to you, your company, and demonstrates that the company is run by someone authentic. What I mean by this is make posts and comments as both your company and yourself. For example, when a customer posts about a support need in our Facebook group, the support team comments as themselves from their personal pages. This helps build a personal connection with your brand. It's like interacting with people, not companies. It's also a great way to post pictures of yourself, of your team on your Facebook page, celebration updates, or just cool news. On our Facebook pages, these are pages of posts that get the most interaction. And it's fun for our customers to see what the team is up to. And again, it helps to build that connection or that relationship. Be a customer service leader and always answer your followers. Engage with everyone. You want to engage with those who post on your social media page. This means that when sometimes someone posts something, talk to them. Let them know you are reading what they are posting and you're listening to what they want. And give them more of what they want to keep coming back to your pages by posting on your pages. You always want to respond to your followers quickly and personally. Once you interact with your followers on social media, you deepen your relationship with them and they're more likely to trust you and then think of you first. And it's also important to be part of the conversation. Answer questions, respond to comments and feedback, and take advantage of that free communication. You may learn from your customers about what's working, what isn't working, and ways to improve your business. If you end up with a complaint from someone on your website, tackle it fast and efficiently. Respond to it and be professional, even though sometimes they may not be, but make sure to take good care of them by answering their questions, quickly offering solid customer service. Ask your customers to share and connect. Sometimes just by asking your clients and maybe even potential clients to share and comment on your social media networks, you might be able to bring in more fans. You can ask them to like your page, follow you, or even leave reviews for you on your Facebook page. And with our ESP program, we love hearing feedback and ideas and posts from our customers. We really appreciate it. You also want to ensure that you're producing the most valuable content. Having the best content helps showcase your business and website, which ultimately can bring in more customers and then more money for you. Give your customers a reason to like your pages and follow you on social media. Show them that you'll be posting often and make sure to post interesting content. This will give them a reason to engage with you and check back for new information. So remember with Facebook, it's not about selling, but it's about engaging your customers. So let's talk about ESP. How does ESP help you? Well, ESP posts are fun, travel-related content, and images developed by our social media experts. ESP queues posts in the dashboard 3 to 4 days in advance to give you the option to review the posts before they are posted. And ESP posts directly to your Facebook at a pre-selected time and date. So what do we post? Let's look at some of these posts. We post photos, travel quotes, travel tips, trendy topic post, where in the world questions, these are the most popular posts, supplier branding posts. The goal of all of these posts is to constantly remind your followers that you're a travel professional. The posts are intended to be fun, creative, engaging, informative, and direct your customers back to your agency, either phone or your website. Let's look at a few posts. Thoughtful Thursday thoughts. We like to highlight different destinations. Let's talk about another product that goes along with our ESP. It's ESP Advanced Delivery. I can't talk. And this is kind of an upgrade to ESP. So what with ESP Delivery, it gives you control over your post. You can customize a number of posts that appear on your newsfeed on a day-to-day basis. So, for example, you could do 3 posts on Monday, 1 on Tuesday, 2 on Wednesday, maybe none on Saturday. You have that control. You can edit the posts with written copy, date, the time of the post will appear on your page. So you can also add a call to action, hashtags, or even add your own comments. So here's an example of a typical ESP post here. So we posted this picture here, and then why use a travel advisor? This is our text. But one of our customers is using advanced delivery. And look at all the cool things she did. So we have our text here, but then she added, "We're here to help you," by calling her number. And look at all the cool hashtags that she added. Great idea. So let's compare them side by side. So here's the regular post that went out, and then here's the post with the upgrade ESP Advanced Delivery. So just a great way. She does a great job with posting. Another thing that we talked about earlier is checking in. Remember we talked about that? So what Karen does on all her posts with ESP is she checks in. So again, she went to the post, she added her hashtags, but then she also checked in at the Grand Canyon. So her clients think that, oh, she's traveling to the Grand Canyon. Great idea. She's the expert. They're going to call her. Another wonderful example, I love this post just because I love whale sharks. Again, she checked in Cancun, added her own text here, and I love that she added the trending hashtags. Here she added one for whale shark, jellyfish lake. Just a great idea. So we really enjoy that post. So we're going to wrap up things. I have here today. I have a few minutes to answer some questions. I want to thank you all for joining us today. As I mentioned, if you have any questions or topics you'd like to hear us discuss, please send us an email. If you're interested in learning more about ESP or any of our products, please contact our sales department at sales@passportonlineinc.com, and we'd be happy to get back to you. Leave a comment in the box as well, and we'll get back to you right away. If you're interested in ESP, go ahead and just type in ESP, and I'll send you some information as well. So, Sandy, I'm going to turn it over to you for questions.
Okay, thank you, Cynthia. That was fantastic and very useful. A lot of great new ideas. While you have this slide up, one of our agents is asking that you take a step back and explain what is ESP exactly.
So ESP is a program that we created for our agents because we would create websites for our agents, and then our agents would call us and say, what do we post? Or they would grab pictures off the internet and call us and say, I got a letter from Getty, I'm being sued. So we created our ESP program for our agents, and with ESP, we post to your business Facebook 3 to 4 posts every day. And again, the type of posts that we do where in the world did you know, fun travel tips. We do cooking posts. We do anything to engage your customer. And again, it's not about selling. We're doing the 80-20 rule. It's about engagement. So when your customers see all these posts, they'll think of you as a travel advisor. And when they see the different types of posts, it gets them excited about traveling. So it's a wonderful tool.
Are the ESP posts transferable to Twitter and other platforms?
Yes, any social media program you can use them on. So you can use them on Twitter, you can use them on Instagram. Right now we don't automatically post to Instagram, but you can take a picture of it with your phone and post it that way. Post it on Pinterest. Yes, any social media platform you can post those posts on.
And if you already have ESP, what is the extra cost for the advanced delivery?
It's really expensive. It's $5 additional per month. But with that, with the $5, you can go ahead and, because now typically with ESP, when you set it up, you say, I want 4 posts. So every day you'll get 4 posts. But with ESP Advanced Delivery, you can say, you know what, I want 2 posts on Monday, 1 on Wednesday, 4 on Friday. You know, you have the ability to do day by day posts. Plus you can add your hashtags, plus you can add your own text to the post too.
Okay, excellent. And one further question about ESP. Can you, in addition to having it post to a business page, are you able to post to Facebook groups that an agent manages?
No, right now you can't post to groups, but you can only post to your business page. But you can go to your group page and like that and post it that way.
Okay, excellent. And agents have the ability to opt out of certain posts if that doesn't happen to be their specialty?
Correct. So what you do is we have a queue. You can log into the queue a week in advance and you can see all the posts in the queue. So you have the ability to block any of the posts you want to. For example, we did one, it was National Margarita Day, and one of my agents called me and they said, oh my goodness, I can't have that. No problem. Showed her how she could go in, look at the posts that are in the queue, and she can block it. So you do have the ability to block it. Maybe you want to have only 1 post per day. You can always do that. And then you can go in and look at those posts that are per day. And then you could say, you know, this is a post about Cancun. I'd rather have the post about Africa. So you can change that as well. So you do have control over those posts.
Okay, great. That's fantastic. Going back to some earlier questions before we started talking about ESP, one of our agents noticed that on Facebook she gets notified that so-and-so added to her story. What is that all about, and how do you add to your story on Facebook?
I'm not sure. I know with Facebook you can go in and create a story. I'm not sure if that has something to do with the ESP. They may have gone in and saw that and then commented on it. I'm not really sure what that adding the story means.
Okay. How do you limit a check-in to your business page and not your personal page, so not everybody that you're friends with and their friends know that you're out of town?
Well, you don't really want to advertise that you're leaving out of town, you know, but once you go in and you check in, everyone is going to see that you've checked into that particular place or you're leaving from the airport or whatever. I don't know about, you can't really limit it because it's going to show for everyone.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, well, it does to me. I hope it does to everybody else. One of our agents wants to know if there is a way to add social media icons to a signature line on an email, like an AOL email.
Oh, yeah. It's really easy to do depending on whatever email platform. Well, with AOL, I don't know, but the best thing to do is Google it and just say, how do I add my social media icons to my signature line, you know, shorten it, signature line, social media, AOL, And if you do that, a lot of YouTube videos that'll give you instructions on how to do it. I personally like looking at the YouTube videos and looking at the step-by-step because they'll show you and you can see them doing that. So that's the best way to do it. You really should have your social media icons on your signature line. But it is pretty easy to do. If I could do it, you guys can do it.
Okay. And do you recommend paying to boost your posts on Facebook?
Oh, that's a wonderful question. Yes, it's not very expensive, and what you can do is you can spend $3, $4. You don't have to spend hundreds of dollars. And when you go into Boost, you select the plan that you want, and it'll tell you for $2 you can put in your range of what you want, and it's well worth doing that. I've had agents tell me that, I'm not getting any new likes, so they've gone in and they've done the boost, and they said it worked wonderful for them. So it's not very expensive. Try it once or twice. It's well worth it to see if it's going to help you, and I know it will. So, because when you're spending $3 or $4, you're able to get your information out to thousands of people. So it's well worth it.
And one of our agents wants to know, what exactly does a boost do that just posting a regular post on Facebook doesn't do?
Well, it's going to get you, when you boost, and depending on what you pay for, you're going to go to, Facebook is going to send you to new clients. So you can say, I want this boost to go to only agent or customers in North Dakota, or I want it to go to millennials. You have the ability with Facebook to pick who you want the boosting to go to. So it'll go to new people, not your customers. So it's worth trying. Really, it is.
Okay, excellent. One of our agents says he is new to the industry. How much is it to set up a Facebook business page?
It's so easy to set it up. And if you put a little note saying, help me set up my business page, I have instructions on how to do it. All you do, you have to have a personal page. So you have to have a personal page, and then you set up your business under your personal page as a page. Don't set up a business page because Facebook will kick you out. So have your personal page, set up a page. I have instructions. It's easy. It'll take you maybe 3 minutes.
And is there a cost involved with that?
There's no cost involved. It's free.
That's a good answer.
Yeah.
We have one more question. I want to tell our agents, if you think of something else you would like to ask Cynthia, she has her Passport Online contact information up on your screen. So please jot down the information, and Cynthia will be happy to either answer your question or point you in the right direction. Our last question, our agent wants to know, should you tag yourself personally on your business posts?
It wouldn't hurt. That way, when they see you, they'll be able to click on it and get the information about you. So yeah, do it.
Okay, that is wonderful. That does it for the questions for now. Cynthia, this has been really fantastic, really great information even for veteran Facebook users. Our host today has been Passport Online, and our wonderful speaker has been Cynthia Yunke, Senior Manager, Business Development. Cynthia, thank you so much. This was really fantastic.
Oh, it was fun. Yeah, and please, if you have any questions, please feel free to put it in the question box or wherever. Sandy, where do they put their questions?
In the questionnaire.
In the question,
yeah. And then Cynthia
I will
also see those, right?
Yes, I personally follow up with you too as well. So
Yeah,
thank you everyone so much.
We're getting a couple of people commenting that they would love your instructions for setting up a Facebook business page.
Perfect.
So,
cool. I'll send it to you. Yeah.
Excellent. I want to thank our agents for taking time out of your day to be with us today. I know that you've gotten a lot out of this and will continue to. So thanks very much. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.
Thank you.